Welcome to the Lara Jane Layton Show. This podcast is for you, the person who keeps putting others first. Your self-talk has held you back. You no longer need to take a second seat. Let's explore ways to overcome self-doubt. You can silence that inner bully voice and achieve your full potential. Here's your host, Lara Jane.
Hello, listener. It's challenge time again, and you are here with Lara Jane. How did it go last week? Getting rid of I always mess up and change it to I'm learning. I think as long as we're given ourselves the opportunity to keep growing, we don't have to stay in the mess up. But no buts. Our next challenge is even this one I hear from a lot of people, and it's one I have been working on recently, and I find I still do it, is stop saying I don't have time. I know I have made the mistake of sending a message to somebody and said, I really don't have time for that right now. And then I will rewrite the message and go, let me rewrite that. Right now, I have other priorities on my plate that I want to focus on, and I may have time in the future to take care of that, but my priorities come first. Now, why would we want to stop saying I don't have time? I mean, everybody says it, so why not fit in with the crowd? But if you think about it, you're telling yourself you don't have time. Our brains, our bodies, our souls are interpreting that as we're out of time. So why not give it the opportunity of really determining why you can't do it? Maybe sleep is your priority and you don't want to be awake 24 hours a day doing things that other people want you to do. But it doesn't mean you don't have time. It means you have a different priority. So when you're declining an opportunity or a party or something to do, think about it. Why is it that you don't want to go? Now, maybe something else that's on your plate that's not a priority is taking over. So evaluate your priorities and then choose what you do with the time that you have available. Choose. Give yourself the power to let your priorities speak for what you do and when you do it. So instead of saying, I don't have time, right now I have other things on my plate that are a higher priority and I'm going to focus on those. That's being really authentic and that's being really honest. And I think people are going to appreciate the honesty, because sometimes when I say I don't have time, it's just a cop-out excuse. And I'm not saying anybody else does that, but it's a cop-out excuse for really not wanting to try and fit it in. And if I reevaluate my priorities, like myself, time with my family, time with the things I want to do are more important to me than some other things. And so I'm going to put it that way. I'm going to be authentic. Why lie? Why try to be liked? And in fact, this world is so impressed with busy people. The world itself, it feels good to be busy. It feels good. You're important if you're busy. And busyness has absolutely nothing to do with your worth. So think about it. And if you just really don't want to do it, you can even be honest that way. I have the time, I just don't have the interest. So reflect on the reason we're too busy and determine if it's just that we don't have time, or if we don't have the interest, or we don't have the priority. Fun challenge, huh? Talk to you next week on the next challenge. But before the next challenge, there's a couple more episodes. So stay tuned and listen to our next episode. Have a great day. Oh, one last thing. I am not a medical or mental professional. I am here for entertainment. Enjoy your day.
Are you tired of waking up exhausted? You are not alone. If you're looking to take your life back, let's start with the simple step of adjusting your self-talk. Stay tuned for the next episode with your host, Lara Jane. Remember to follow the show so you don't miss a next simple step that you can use to feel more confident. And please leave an honest review.